Hi, this is Burney with the eDiscovery Buyer's Guide. We are still here in Chicago at the ABA Tech Show, going around the exhibit hall. You guys are almost done, right? This is on Friday. It's the last day of the exhibit hall being open. We've got a few more sessions tomorrow morning, but this is the last day of the exhibit hall. But we are here at FactBox. We're talking with Lecia Kaslofsky, and I'd love to hear just a little bit about FactBox and maybe what brought about this. It's a cloud-based system,
yes,
right?
That's right.
A little bit about the genesis of FactBox.
Yeah, so FactBox is a way to keep track of all the facts in your case.
Okay.
So it helps create chronologies, prepare for depositions, timelines. All of the facts, it's in essence a note-taking tool.
Yeah.
So while you're reviewing a police report, medical record, contract, you can very easily take notes, and all of those notes or facts stay organized and connected to the place in the document where they came from.
Nice.
This is a problem that I had as a career private investigator.
Okay.
We worked on corporate matters, and I was a partner with associates at the firm.
Okay.
So we had this problem, and I also worked with litigators who had this problem.
Right, right.
They would have like an associate whose job was just to maintain the cron.
Right.
That's like the whole job.
Absolutely, right.
So a lot of inefficiency there that hopefully FactBox
I think what I
solves.
like about it, first of all, every single litigator is doing this.
Yes.
Somehow, some way, they're doing this right now, and probably your biggest competitor is a yellow legal pad.
Yes, or
because
nothing
they're reading the information and they're writing it down,
yeah.
which of course is not searchable then,
right.
and you can't organize your handwritten notes. Some people may try, or they may be putting it in some kind of a word table or something like that. Is that what you've seen? A lot of people are able to do this. First of all, it's all searchable. They can organize it around. I think you can attach documents to the different facts as well.
Yes, that's right. So what we see, the satisfaction that customers have is that maybe they'll go through the effort to manually create a chronology.
Okay.
But that only works for that one chronology they're making it for.
Yeah.
And then they have a need for another type of chronology for this witness, for example. So they go back through all of their documents over again to make that new chronology.
Interesting.
6 months goes by, they forgot where everything is. They go back to the 700-page transcript and have to thumb through the whole thing because the sticky notes that they had placed in there had fallen off. So the key is FactBox made it really easy to add facts into the system.
Oh, that's great.
So it's a very light, like kind of an Evernote type thing where you easily pop it in, but where it came from stays connected to that fact, and you can access the underlying documents.
You mentioned Evernote. I've seen some litigators that they've tried to use some kind of a platform like that, Evernote or OneNote or something along those lines. Just something to say, I got to keep track of all this. They're doing it somehow, some way. Every matter requires them to keep track of something. And there's tools that give them the ability to do that a lot easier. Be able to sort it chronologically. I'm assuming you can filter it out if you only need to see a certain month or a date range of some kind. That is so extremely powerful right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Now, can they also access, it's a web-based,
It's
right?
web-based.
Okay.
Yeah, so it works great on Macs and PCs.
Yes, good.
I know that's an issue for Mac-based law firms. It works great on Macs and PCs.
Absolutely.
You can use any browser. We set up a unique data store for each of our law firm clients.
Okay.
So it's not like commingled in the cloud someplace. We have all the security you would expect, plus we offer two-factor authentication for the user end if you need that too.
You've thought about it all.
We have, as a private investigator.
Can I say mobile devices? What about you see people using, maybe not to like create them, but maybe to access the information on there? It's cloud-based, so they're able to do that.
A lot of customers use iPads. So it's optimized for iPad.
Oh, that's great.
But it's not its own app.
Well, I find a lot of times, sometimes people aren't going to want to create necessarily from the beginning on something like an iPad, but if they're out and about, they just need to look up maybe a specific fact or do a quick search. It's great. It's really nice to be able to pick up an iPad or maybe even an iPhone to be able to search for that, as opposed to getting out the whole computer and everything on there.
That's right. And I'll mention, so FactBox is cloud-based, and you're doing all the work in the cloud, but what I haven't mentioned yet about FactBox is that it produces work product. So it's not like an Evernote where you're putting all this stuff in and then it's just there. With FactBox, you, whatever your use is, you filter, source, create the fact timeline or memo style that you like, click generate, and then you get what you're looking at as an editable Word doc.
Oh,
so that's available for you to take into the deposition room, into the court, etc.
That's great. Lecia, thanks so much for spending a few minutes with us and talking about that and give us some background on FactBox. Thanks again very much.
You're welcome.